Please do not stress my class captain. So good evening, everybody. Tonight, we're going to be talking about marketing. This is a sales Sell Like Crazy workshop. Maya is our class captain. You'll be submitting your assignments to her and every question that needs to be asked. If you want to ask a question, if I'm not responding, just text her. She'll reach me. All right. Thank you very much. Turn on your cameras. Let's get to it. So as I was saying, how to set up your marketing. So I said, if you're going to set up your marketing, you need to know exactly who your client is. And that starts with buyer persona. The word persona means like, okay, this is like personality. You need to know this person's buyer personality. Now, I know everybody tells you, okay, like you should find out the person's age, where they work, where they are located, how much they earn. That's great. That's wonderful. You can get all those details. But when you're doing a buyer persona that will get you results, you become the buyer himself. So let's say, for instance, now, give me a minute. So let's say, for instance, now, Patrick does branding and digital marketing. Now, instead of Patrick saying, my customer, my buyer persona will be, your buyer persona in one sentence is what your customer should look like before you advertise to them. What your customer should look like, and write that down. What your customer should look like before you advertise to them. Now, your buyer persona, sometimes, yes, most times it includes you have to find out their age grade, their age group, how much they earn, where they are located, their interest, demography, psychography, and all of those things that matter. But becoming the client is a different ballgame entirely. Now, as a person who sells, you need to know what appeals to your client. Number one, you need to know how they want to be served. Do you understand? Number one, you need to know how they want to be served. I use this analogy all the time. For example, you guys everybody here, is anybody that not go through COVID? Did you skip 2020? Anybody that not skip 2020? Everybody was here during COVID. And everybody got a nose mask. If you didn't get nose mask, tell us how you survived. Everybody got a nose mask, right? And with the nose mask, not everybody got the 100 Naira home. If you got 100 Naira nose mask, raise up your hand. If you got the branded nose mask, raise up your hand. And then if you got the one that has that gas, whatever, on it, the gas filter, raise up your hand. Now, the difference between these three people is that one person is concerned about money. It's not his business whether there's COVID. COVID is killing 1,000 people around the world. It does not concern him. Let me try to join the crowd and put it on. The second person is like, they are dying, but I need to represent my company while dying. So let me wear my company nose masks. While the last set of people are really taking their health very seriously, and they're like, I would rather just get the gas filter. I don't want to be like others and die early. These are three different types of customers, same problem, same product. So they have the same problem. They need the same products, but they have to be served in different ways. So when you are trying to sell, ask yourself, this product that I'm selling, how many ways can I serve it to my customer? Then break it down. How many ways can I serve it to my customers? Then break it down. Now, if you're into digital marketing, for instance, let's say that was Patrick. Where's Patrick? Where's Patrick? Okay, yeah. Patrick is into digital marketing, right? Now, digital marketing, first of all, who is your customer? Let's build your buyer persona. So normally I'll say your buyer persona is any business owner who wants to promote their business and make money, which is too generic, right? It's too dear, it's too broad. Let's break it down. So I'm a real estate developer who just got into real estate, right? So you are becoming the customer now. I'm a real estate developer who just got into real estate. I have a target of 10 million to meet in the next quarter, in the next 4 months. And I want to do that through digital marketing. So what are digital marketing tools that I need? I need to have a website. I need to do my SEO. I need to run my digital marketing. I need to promote ads on my Instagram. These are the 4 things that I need. Now, I need to be able to spend at least 500K per month to be able to hit my 10 million in the first quarter, meaning I should be making about 2.5 million per month, right? From my 500K ad. This is the problem that I have. I have my target, I'm into real estate, and this is what I want to do. Now, when you meet Mr. OP, right, who's into real estate, you're not surprised. Because now you understand who Mr. Obi is. Mr. Obi is not looking to get customers, no. There's a big difference between somebody who's looking to get customers and somebody who's looking to hit a target of 10 million. There are two people, there are two different people. If I say I'm looking to get customers now, I'm talking about, well, if I should get 500,000 naira customer, that means you have actually done your job as a digital marketer. But Mr. Obi is looking for a digital marketer that can help him get to 10 million. So when you tell him that, sir, I charge 500K and your budget for this whole advertising will cost you 2 million to be able to hit this in the next quarter, and I'm going to charge you upfront. So I'm not going to wait for you to give me monthly. I'm going to get you your 10 million. This is the result that I have. Mr. Obi is most likely to pay you. But if Mr. Obi gets on a call and says, Patrick, what's up now? What do you do? He said, I'm a digital marketer, sir. Okay, what can you do for me? He said, I can help you get customers. Is that all? Say, yes, sir. You need to run ads. You need to. That's not clear enough. And then you miss that customer, and you wonder why you're not getting the customer. Let's look at somebody else's what do you call it? Field, right? Let me just do this up. Okay, so let's look at somebody else's field. Hair and wig, the person who sells wig, Miss Manny and Ayla, Lincoln. I like the link, I like the son name, I like your name. So you're a wig stylist, right? Now, if I'm going to sell wig and I'm trying to build my customer is Mrs. Ogunlesi, right? Who works at NNPC Corporations, right? I met her at an event. Now, she goes for a lot of events and she needs to look the part. She needs to look classy. So she's not looking for any wig seller. She's looking for the wig seller that will make people respect her. Like she's looking for the person that sells the wig that connotes respect, that shows that, look, when you see me, I'm class. When you see me, I'm top notch. So when you are putting your message out there, you're not just a wig seller. So when you say luxury wig seller or head-turning wig seller, you are most likely to get that woman's attention. Because number one, she's looking for luxury. She wants that when she draws from her G-Wagon, the wig is not rubber. And then all the hair are scattered because of AC. She wants wig that when she does her hair like this and she does the hair like this, everything just flows. And they're like, good evening, ma, your hair is so beautiful. She wants that experience. You need to be able to give your customer that. So when you want to sell, when you pick a product up and say, good, I want to sell this product, I want to sell this service, become that customer. How would you react? How would you react if you were sold your product? Some of us won't buy our product the way we are selling it. Some of us won't buy it. Okay, let me give an example now. Who's the person who sells tote bags? Please raise your hand. The person who sells bags, laptop bags and stuff. Raise your hand, please. Where's the person? Let me check the chat, sorry. Somebody sells bags. Favor, that's you, right? Oh yeah, Favor, unmute your mic. I just used to say it, unmute. Unmute your mic. Okay, good evening. So Favor, when you want to sell your bags, okay, sell to me. How do you find me? From what I've explained, how do you find me? You sell bags.
That's pretty hard.
Give it a shot, give it a shot.
Okay, Mr. Obi, I have a bag for your system that helps you to protect it from damage. So when you put your system inside the bag, you are not at risk of, you are not afraid that your system is going to spoil. So I have a bag that can protect your system for you, and it's going to help you keep all your work safe from you having to even patronize the engineer and say, my screen is damaged and all of those.
Okay, great. The first question you didn't ask me is if I have a laptop.
I believe you're using one right now.
So if you're trying to sell to me, you ask questions. The reason why salespeople don't get the money is they don't ask questions. We do assumption. So most salespeople assume, right? Because somebody reached out to you, you assume that they have the money. You don't ask the questions so that you can tick all the boxes, which would then take us to customer profiling, right? So when it comes to customer profiling, it's all about questions. It's all about, I mean, everybody knows what profiling is. It's all about questions. Adesha, please turn on your camera so that you not leave my class. Thank you. Odeni, please turn on your camera. I'll remove you if your camera is not on. So you got to ask questions, right? If you're going to profile, instead of wasting so that you don't waste time talking to the wrong people, you need to have questions. When somebody reaches out to me and says, "Oh, good afternoon, sir. My name is ABCD, or my name is DEF my first question is, what do you do? I don't go ahead and say, "Oh, I'm salesman B. I can help you make your first 1 million. Do you know if they have more money than you? You don't know. Do you know if it's for their sister they're asking for? You don't know. You just went ahead to tell them what you do without asking the right questions. Without asking questions. So we behave like the roadside people who force the nose mask on us instead of telling us to come and get it, instead of attracting us. So how do you put up that attraction? Right? You've got to give people what they are comfortable with. Nobody here is going to buy something they're not comfortable with, no matter how branded it is. No matter how branded it is. Now, Patrick, what's your favorite car? I can't hear you. We cannot hear you. Can anybody hear you?
I don't drive a car yet, but I think I like the Mercedes-Benz.
Now, the Mercedes-Benz, great. Now, I'll pick a Rolls-Royce over a Mercedes-Benz, right? Because it's my choice. Now, if I give you a Rolls-Royce now, you might not want to pick it because you are not looking for luxury, in quotes. You're looking for safety. You're looking for balance. I guess that's why you like Mercedes-Benz, right? You're not looking for luxury. You don't want a car that they will hit out of the road and it has stumbled 600 times, right? You want something that they hit, bam, it's still standing like this. The engines don't break. The suspensions it doesn't break like Honda. It doesn't crack like Honda. It's always very strong. Engine lasts 10, 20 years. It's doing well. It's fast. You love the engines. Now, if I come to you and say, my brother, do you know that you can get a Rolls Royce for the same price you got your G-Wagon? Would you buy from me?
No, I'm skeptical about it.
Now, it's not about the price. I've just not been able to prove to you that the luxury car is better than your G-Wagon. So when I'm telling you, good afternoon, sir, as we have Rolls Royce, so don't worry, we know you can afford this, you need to buy this Rolls Royce. This Rolls Royce is going to present you as the biggest boy in town. And you're looking at this person that I just want day low key. So, and you're telling me biggest boy in town. I'm not really a noisy person. And you're pushing luxury on me. Because what? If the person is not asking you the question you need to answer. If you go to a car, I'll give you an example. When you go to test a car, when you go to, let's say, you guys should give it a shot. Go to a car store and just test their customer care or go and look at cars. Now, you can tell which one of those car companies wants your interest, like they're interested in you getting the best, and the ones that just want to make money. Now, when you go there, you meet a lady in the front desk. It can be, I did this sometime in 2019 when I was still learning customer experience. I went to test cars, and then I got there and I said, good afternoon. And she said, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? I said, I'm fine. I said, please, I want to get a Camry. You guys have Camry. She said, yes, so which one do you want? We have 2011, we have 2010, we have 2014. At 2015, I've not reached Nigeria, sir, but we have 2014 and it will fit you. Sir, this red color, with your eyes, so it went back. So I said, what are the features of the car? And then my mama said, sorry, sir, please don't be angry. Let me call our guys, the one that knows all this. Number one, she's sitting in the front desk. She's talking as if she knows what she's doing. Meanwhile, she does not even understand what a customer needs. She didn't ask me any question. She doesn't know what she's doing. And then she's pushing a product on me. How will I buy? Me, I'm already pissed. I'm like, who's this person? Like, you should go and call your guy, should be waiting. Am I sure your guy knows what he's talking about? If you that I put in the front desk is already a quack, I should not go and talk to your guy that does not know what to do. That's just fraud for me. And then I went to another what you call it, store, like just beside them. And I got there. A lady, still a lady. And then she was like, good afternoon, sir. How are you? How you doing? Man, you're so tall. I'm 6'8", by the way. See, you're so tall. And then she's like, thank you very much. She's like, so what kind of car do you want to get? Question. And I said, Camry. What color? I said, I don't know. Can you pick a color for me? What color do you think will fit me? She said, I'll give it a shot. Come on, try. I'm not so good with guy colors, but I think navy blue will fit you. And I said, oh, okay. I like blue, actually. And then she's like, okay, so what engine? Do you like your tires? Do you like them split? Do you like them bold? What rims do you like? And I'm like, I don't like fancy stuff. Just give me the normal one. She's like, what engine? V6, V8, V4? I'm like, V6 is fine. So do you want leather seats or you want the ones that have already been furnished and designed? Now she's asking all these questions. I'm already impressed. I'm like, God, come and take my money. The only thing that I know I'm going to give you, but come and take my money. Come and take my money already. And then I'm asking questions about the car. She's giving me the whole experience. Now, she has asked me the right question. If I had that money at that time, I'm going to buy the car. That's no reason not to. Even my village people cannot stop me. Because number one, she's a fine girl. Number two, she knows about cars. How many women know about cars? She's giving me full detail. I have to buy it. Other than the person in the next shop who doesn't know what they are doing. And those people will sit down there and be saying, oh, we're not getting sales. Our marketing, we're running ads 500 times, this and that, but I'm not getting the customer. It's not that your ads is not working. When the ads finish working and they face you in the front like this, oh yeah, now close this, let us see wahala. So you have to ask questions that matter to the client. You need to be asking questions. When a customer meets you and says the price is too expensive and you say, okay, no problem, sir, thank you, do have a lovely day. Are we fighting? You need to be calming down. We are not fighting. Ask them, what's your budget? And then they tell you, okay, now, a client came to buy a product of 100K. You didn't ask their budget. So you told them 100K and they're already going. You said left them. That's not supposed to be. When you ask them, how much is your budget? And they tell you, see, my budget is 70K. And your product is 30K. It's 100K. Now you tell them, okay, look, sir, this is what I can do for you. How about I give you a payment plan? Pay 70K, 3 weeks from now, come and pay me my 30K. Anytime you come back to my shop, come and pay me my 30K. This is what you have done. You have reduced the height of that money for that client from the 100,000 gap he was seeing to 30K. So you have reduced his problem from 100K to 30K. When he drops the 70K, he's coming back to that shop and he's coming with friends. Because what he's going to tell him is that, no worry, if you come, even if you know hold the full money, if you come back, so far say you no cheat the oga, I bet may you no go spoil my name. I bet I me bring you come this oga. Like that, and like that, you have customers coming back and back and back and back and back and back. Because what you are asking the right questions, you're asking them for their budget. Some clients, if you profiling helps you sieve through good clients and those ones from the pit of hell, right? If you ask the right questions, you won't waste time. You know, you see people saying, good afternoon, ma. Are you still interested? Are you still interested? Are you still interested? How do you ask somebody is interested 50 times? The person saying no, you are still asking. When it's not that you want the person to change religion, what's your problem? If the person alone is not interested, but if you have a profile, there are some questions you will never ask more than once. For example, if I ask you a question, good afternoon, how are you doing? My name is Zubi and I'm calling you concerning the course that you put in interest for. And then I ask you, okay, you said, oh, tell me about it. I finished telling you about it. I say, sir, at the moment I can't pay. And I ask you a question, when can you sign up? If you say, I'll get back to you, I will never text you again. You know why? People like that don't make their decision. They don't need it. Now, somebody who's really interested to say, okay, how about you give me a week or two? Give me this particular date. I'll reach out to you, or you can call me or text me. But all those people who are saying, don't worry, I'll reach out to you. They don't want to show themselves that they don't have money. So they are using style to tell you that you should just calm down. If you're selling clothes, for instance, or you're selling bags, when you ask questions, right? When you ask questions, okay, ma, when do you need this bag? Ask tiny questions. Importance, you need to know the importance. Budget, you need to own the authority, you need to know the need and the time. Ask them, when do you need this? If they tell you 2 weeks, don't call them the next week. Call them like a week after and say, okay, ma, this is the week you say you need this. I'm just putting out a reminder towards Thursday so that I can deliver to you. That client is more responsive than when you are just pushing product, because most people don't want pressure. How many of us like pressure here? I don't think anybody likes pressure here. When you're telling me, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. What? Are you the only person? The funny ones will be, after they put the come and buy, they will now put one motivational quote. If you don't eat, we will not eat. If friends don't support, we cannot grow. What is all this? I will not buy from you. You cannot do anything about it. I will not buy anything from you. You cannot force me and manipulate me to buy from you. I only buy what I need. So when you are talking to a customer, when you are talking to a client, or you're pushing out something, make sure you are not bugging them. Following up via profiling is not the same as disturbing or be disturbance. They are two different things. So you need to follow up with the right questions and then to now bring us down to experience. Now, all this is what you are writing down to set up your marketing, because now you know what your client needs, you know the kind of questions to ask, you know exactly, you've become the customer to know who they are so that when you meet them, you're not confused. I hope we're all getting this down. The next thing is the experience. Ask yourself, what kind of experience do I want to give my customer or my user or whoever it is? What kind of experience? Now, your experience starts from your delivery. I give you something that I used to do in the past. I used to sell health products. Those of you that are into network marketing, I used to sell health products, affiliate marketing, and all of that. Somebody buy a product from me. Me like this, the product is 2.5, right? Me, I'm start taking it to 10,000 because I need to make money. I'm making 20 times the money. It's 10,000 naira, but I tell you that it's free delivery to any location. So I've done my background job to get a delivery company that delivers to their doorstep. Now, what am I doing? I'm trying to tell this customer that I understand you. I understand what you are going through. And I want to make life easy for you. I don't want, you're already sick, right? Let me not stress you to come to your junction, to come and pick the product, or come to the hold up, go to the bus, the park, and all of that. I want to help you. So I'm going to get it to your doorstep. Now, if the product is even the one that, okay, for example, if the company accepts payment or delivery, I just blow the client's mind and say, look, I'm willing to give you this thing. You can pay on delivery. Or only if you tick the fact that you're not going to go there and change your mind. So I need you to make a better decision. And that client looks at me and he sees that, look, I'm interested in it. He doesn't want to mess things up for me. He doesn't want to spoil things for me and make me feel like, okay, I wasted my time. So they'll tell me I need it. Now, if they don't need it, because of the care that I've shown, they'll say, okay, look, I'm not really ready now. Can we do this next week? So when I see people saying, I delivered the product to a customer and the customer returned it, you didn't ask the right questions. You have no policy in place. You didn't ask the right questions. You have no policy in place. You just wanted to deliver a product. There was no experience. If you give a customer a good experience, they will pay you. I mean, imagine, let me pick something. Let me pick Favor, for instance. Favor sells bags, for instance. Now, if Favor, let me give you, your business is going to grow, but you have to think bigger than what you're doing right now. Who knows Ashlocks here? Anybody here knows Ashlocks? Those guys are selling the same t-shirt they're selling in Yaba packet, and they'll charge you 200,000 for one shirt. Their shirt is not different from any other shirt that I know. That's one thing I know. But their branding is mad. Their experience is crazy. You see t-shirts. It's t-shirt though that I can go in style, let's layer marketing. If I don't, I buy for 10,000 naira. Somebody will fold it, put Ashlocks carton by the side, put another one by the side, put the logo, one gold stuff on the side, put it inside carton, put it inside case, cover it with lino, cover it with another white, whatever, put it, then frame it. Now put it on the show glass and say 200,000. You carry your money, pay 200K to wear t-shirts. They didn't sell you a t-shirt, they sold you an experience. So when you are telling your friends that, I bought Ashlocks, you're not going to tell them I bought shirts. Say I bought Ashlocks, not shirts. Shirts is different from Ashlocks shirts. Or singlets, or underwear, whatever you bought from them. The reason is they're selling an experience. So if I was Favor and I wanted to sell bags, right? The first thing I'm going to do is ask myself, who is this bag for? That's the buyer persona. Now this bag is for Mr. John or Mr. Patrick, who is a tech enthusiast, right? He uses a MacBook 2021, which is like 1.5 million. So therefore, he cannot be putting his bag. Sorry, give me a minute. Sorry, hold on. He cannot be putting his bag in, he cannot put his MacBook in any type of bag. He needs a bag that proves the fact that he's a tech bro, and he also wants to look rich at the same time. So how do I get access to Mr. Patrick? So Mr. Patrick is usually in a workspace. He goes to work in a workspace. Mr. Patrick is usually in the bank or in anywhere that has to do with tech workspaces, right? Now, this is you trying to find your buyer persona, right? So to those of you who sit in the house and want to sell a product of 1 million, they're just the funniest people ever. You need to go out to those places. So what can I do for Mr. Patrick? I need to go to a workspace with my Windows XP and sit down there with a very nice bag. Now, When I come, Mr. Patrick is the first person I greet because I'm studying. Good afternoon, Mr. Patrick. How you do? Oh my God, I love it. It is 2022 MacBook. Oh my God, your laptop. So, you have money, all these tech brothers. You know, you make fun, you laugh, you exchange numbers. The next day you come, I'm like, you should change this your bag. I mean, does it? I don't know. I don't know how to sound offensive, but I mean, I sell bags. How about I give you to test some of our bags? I'll bring one for you tomorrow. Now, you're not selling. You're not telling him, I want you to buy. You're saying, I'll bring one for you tomorrow. So when you bring one for him tomorrow, he's a big boy. He sees the bag busts his brain. He's like, nice, this is cool for my brand. You are not going to ask him, you're not going to tell him the price. He's going to ask you how much. Now you say 20,000, it's like, oh, great. Now he does not want to fall his hand. Number one, you are a fine girl. Number two, you are in Texas. Number three, he wants to show off. These are all the things that are important to him. These are the things he's saying in his mind that he's not telling you. He wants to feel like a big bro. So he's not telling you all these things, but you are taking advantage of all these things. And then you tell him it's 20,000. You say, okay, how do I pay? I'm not really cash now. Can I do transfer tomorrow when I come? You say no, wahala. Tomorrow he gets to the workspace and pays you. He's holding his bag, feeling like a big boy. All his guys now comes on Thursday. You are there, he's there. And now when he enters in the morning, you are now like, drip on drip, fresh man. You know, you're just coming to the workspace for a short time. Freshman, and then he sits down. Everybody's wondering why they are calling him freshman, then they see his bag. And like, bro, how far now? When you see this your bag, they say, it's from Favor. See that lady, all these taxes they do, all this they get money, buy back from my sister. You laugh, you tell them it's 20K, but okay, for the guys, how far? Should we reduce the price? How far, Patrick, should we reduce the price for them? Patrick saying, no, don't reduce the price, make it 25K. Now 25K should they sell. He has helped you sell your product. Now you sell to 5 of his guys for 25K, that's 125,000. You didn't do this with advertising. You did this with basic human connection. And it works like magic. You need to go out, that's number one. Number two, you need to learn how to build rapport with people. Build rapport with people is highly essential. Human beings will care for your pocket if you care for them. When you care for people, they'll care for your pocket. It's as simple as ABC. Now we have sold to this guy. We have given him an experience. Whenever he comes to work, he's carrying that bag but I'm a big boy. I'm a tech bro. It's only tech bros that have this bag. And the bag is not going to be for everybody. You see that you didn't ask him, you didn't tell him your price. He was the one who asked for your price. So you didn't start telling him that, bro, it's 20,000. And then he starts to say, 6,000, sister, I'll buy it for sister. Yeah, like, no, now, yeah, give me 10K. And you've reduced your price. And he knows that this is fake. That's okay. You know what? Let me just think about it. When I come to work, I'll tell you my decision. He's not buying it. He's not gonna buy it. But if you attack the things that are most important to him, you get the job. So always give your customers an experience. Let me give one more example. I am the software engineer, right? A software guy who's interested in software, who wants to build. You build applications, right? I can't hear you. Your mic is muted. I've been muted. Oh, English.
Right.
You should listen.
Yeah, I build web applications.
Okay, web applications, right. So now let's say you want to get access to clients, you want to get access to companies to help them build, web applications, products, and stuff like that. The best way for you to do that kind of thing, number one, is not by sharing flyer or by texting people, no. It's by attraction. And how do you do this? By putting out content. Now you are a software developer and not a lot of people know what is going on in the software industry. I mean, as a tech bro and a CEO that will start company, pay developer, boom, somebody has deleted an entire branch on your GitHub. And you're wondering, hey, my life, what will I do? People need to know how those things should be avoided. CEOs need to know how much they're supposed to be paying developers. Now, this information, you are giving it to young CEOs, to startups. You're creating videos daily. Now, everybody starts to see you as an authority in that field. So when companies want to hire a developer, they're not going to be looking for somebody who says, good afternoon, I'm a developer, I built 15 apps, I've done, no. You see that every day. They're going to come to you and say, good afternoon, Mr. Ayomide. We've watched your videos. You see that you're highly, you have so much knowledge in what you do. We're working on these products. Can we get an advice on what to do? You say, okay, I charge 100,000 for advisory and consultation. You call them, when you finish busting the head with the advice, they now tell you that, okay, we need to get to build our first MVP. How much will it cost? Tell them that, okay, if I'm going to work with my team, I'm going to charge you about $1 million plus, $1 million to $6 million. Like, okay, we are really on a low budget. Can we start with like 2 million? You look at it and be like, okay, what will I be doing? Of course, you do your marketing, do your pricing and all of that. And they say, thank you. And you give them tips that they can work on before you start the project. Please tell me, is there anybody that's capable of rejecting like that?
Oh,
There's nobody. Like, unless they don't have the money in the first place. But if they have that money, you are an authority. I give you as an example. Somebody like me now, I'm a product designer, right? My type of person, the way I get my product design jobs is amazing. It's like I used to follow the back door. Now, this is what I do. I put out sales and marketing content for companies, for brands, and all of that. Now, sometimes I put out for workers, for employees, for advertising. Now, a company reached out to me last year, November. I said, "Hi, we want you to build, we want to run ads, but we don't know exactly what to do. We're looking for people who could help us do one or two things like that." And I said, okay, sorry, apart from sales and marketing, I'm a product designer. Here are samples of what I've done. And I think this is not, at this time, you don't need so, and so this is what you need. Now, I got hired as, now they asked me, they came for me for advice. My advice then was like, maybe like 10 minutes advice was like 20K. Aside the advice, they hired me for social media too. They hired me for product design, and they hired me for all their branding works. Now, at the end of the day, this company that's supposed to pay me just 20K was paying me about 600K every month. That's the difference. So with the way you put out information to attract the clients you're looking for. I mean, a lot of startups are like starting, like we have a lot of startups like right now. This is an opportunity for you to make money as a developer or make sales as a developer, build your company, build your own startup as a developer. You need to put out content that will attract those kind of people for you. Now, you also need to break down the different activities you'll be doing for them. You can be doing consultation, advisory, you can be coding for them, or you can help them get teams. I used to get paid to gather people to work for a particular company when I'm not even a recruiting firm, but I have access to a community. So if I'm going to give you, number one, you're going to pay me, right? You pay me, I pay them. It's as easy as you cannot bypass me. Do you understand? So when you do this, money would come. Buyer persona, customer profiling, user experience. When you have this, your marketing can never go. Did you enjoy that first dose? That first dose of market. Write down your questions. So I'm going to be taking questions at the end of the class, and you're not allowed not to ask questions. Please, Oluwaseun, please turn on your mic. I'll kick you out of the class if your mic is not on. I said, Mike, sorry, turn on your video. Everybody's video is turned on. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. All right. So let's move over to the next thing. Now, we're still on how to set up your marketing. We have what we call marketing mix, right? And the marketing mix is your you've got 7 pieces of marketing, right? I'm going to break the 7 of them to you guys, right? The first thing you want to do is your products or your service, whatever it is that you're packaging in exchange for money is your product. What is this product for? What is the product for? We as people don't even know what our products, like a lot of people make the mistakes of not knowing everything about their products. That when they encounter a client and the client mentions one thing, they are surprised. Never be surprised in front of a client. Like, don't reach that level where clients ask you, so please, when it comes to social media engagements and what do you call SEO again? Search engine optimization, search engine marketing, can you differentiate the both? And you say, sorry, I didn't get you. That's an error. Somebody who is thinking straight is never going to hire you. You have to have an in-depth knowledge of your hair. If you're selling hair, of your bags. What is your bag? Like you see Gucci selling bag, you see adverts that will be telling you premium leather bag made from the skins of the snakes from Africa. All this kind of rubbish thing that we don't even care what it is. But the person who's buying luxury knows what he's looking for. When he's talking to his friends and they're asking, this is your bag, where did you get it? This is a Gucci, man. It's only 37 in the world, man. Made from the largest snakes in the streets of Africa. This. Gotten in this place, mined, refined, and all of this in this place. Why are they putting all these details? It is important to the person that is buying. So what do you know about what is your product? What does your product do that is so important to your clients? What does your product do that is so important to your clients? What are the features of your product? Have every feature written down. Have every test written down. Do a demo of the usage of your product. So that when a client, if I'm talking to somebody now today about running ads, right? Anybody here into running, like trying to run ads? Like if you run ads for people, anybody here? Do you run sponsored ads for anybody? Okay, yes. Lexi, so turn on your mic.
Yeah, Mr. Obi.
Good afternoon, Lexi. Good afternoon. So I'm
Good
the
evening.
customer now. You are the digital marketer. Good afternoon, Lexi.
Okay.
My name is
Good
Obi,
evening.
and I'm having issues with my advert. I ran an advert last week, and I didn't get any conversion. Is there any way that you can help? I ran an advert with 4,000 naira, and I'm going to say my electric engine is about 2.5. Please, can you help me? What's the issue? What didn't I do?
Okay.
Explain to me.
Okay. First and foremost, your complaint was you don't have conversion, meaning
Yes.
possibly you don't have a well-structured landing page. A landing page, and what a landing page means is where you're directing your customers to. So also in Facebook there's what they call audience insights on Facebook advertisement. Probably you didn't create you didn't create your audience insights properly. So those are the things one needs to put into consideration. So from ab initio, when you're running your ad, the most important thing is your ad copy. Your ad copy and the ad design. You understand? Then even before that, there's what they call digital strategy. You understand? Before you implement any ad process. So those are the things I will talk about when pitching to a client.
Okay. So Mr. Lekon, please, I have issue. This thing you said now, my former person that on my ad said is the same thing he said. But I caught one guy now, he's talking to me about the customer acquisition cost. Please, can you explain to me customer acquisition cost in relation to Facebook advertising, please?
Okay, customer acquisition costs.
Yes.
I don't know how to break that down to a customer.
No, try, because he was saying it, I was to understand. Sending me call you, I saw your advert on Instagram.
Okay, that is the amount of money that a brand or a business is able to set aside to get a certain number of customers.
So me that put 4,000 now, what am I most likely to get? Because you are experienced, you should know 4,000 can get to me how many people?
4,000 should be able to get, well, depending on targeting as well. Depending on your targeting on your Facebook ad. Now, what I mean by targeting, I mean the demography and the other settings you do on your Facebook ad.
Okay, Mr. Lek, I'm talking about the amount, sir. If I spend 4,000, what's the amount? Okay,
as far as I'm concerned, for a website traffic, you should be able to spend 0.075 cents to for a click. You understand? So I don't know how we can how I can explain that in another time.
So this is the problem now with your response.
Okay.
First question, you didn't ask me how I use what I used to run my ad. You went straight ahead to tell me that I use landing page, which is an offense to me because number one, I didn't tell you that I needed the website to run my ad. I've been running ads since, but just because this one not convert, that's why I reached out to you. You didn't ask me a question about my ad. Secondly, you were not relatable. Why are you using cents? Why Nigeria? Why are you trying to tell me that because you are related to the Queen or what? Why are you using cents? Why Nigeria? Secondly, you didn't explain customer acquisition cost for me. You used other things to explain it to me. Now, this is what the client is thinking in his head. This guy just tell me, in 4,000, if I put in 4,000, I get 2 clients. If I put in 3,000, I get this. What the client wants to hear. But if you don't ask the right questions, you're going to be in trouble. And this is why, because you know why you face this. You don't know everything about your product. Now, the only way you can escape all this kind of thing is being honest with the client that, okay, good afternoon, sir. Sorry, please, I don't understand this. I don't know what strategy the person who spoke to you used. So maybe you should contact him to explain to you. But in all honesty, I don't understand your question. That person says, oh, okay. That person will not even try to break it down to you. But you went ahead to answer my question like you would answer the question, and you didn't answer my question. But let me help you answer that question. What I was looking for was the customer acquisition cost. So when you're running ads, which I'm still going to teach you guys, when you spend any amount of money on ads, it takes about 2,000 people on the internet to see your ad before one person will click or respond, right? Now, that's about 2,000, that's ratio 1,000 to 1. So if you're running an ad of 4,000, you're only expecting 2 responses, of which none of them are even buy at the end of the day. Now, when you extend this to clients, you cannot tell the client that, sir, this is why I can't be running 4,000 naira ad. But if you're running an ad of 300,000, sir, for example, per month, you can be spending 10,000 per day. If 10,000 people, you should be able to get 5 people per day. But if I'm spending 20,000, I can optimize it for you, sir, that the way you can be getting 25 responses per day, sir. And in 10 days, you'd have gotten 250 people. He hears 250 people. As an Igbo man that he is, he calculates 250 people with the sum of 10,000. He's doing the mathematics in his head. Ah, this is about 1 point something. Okay, no problem. I'll send you 300,000. What's your charges? He says, I said 35%. Hi, 35% is much. I said, sir, compared to the money that I'm going to bring for you. You say, no problem, send your account number. Because I've explained this to him and given him a solution. But if I keep using all the big terms, big grammars and all of that, it's a problem. So you need to know everything about your product, who this is for. Be relatable when it comes to your product. Be relatable. You can't be selling bags for laptop for me and you don't even know anything about tech, or you're not even tech inclined. We only see you in church. You don't come out. We don't see you in the workspace. You don't come for the events. Only in church that we see you. But if you can't be singing in the choir, we are not interested in buying your bag. Sell it to your choir members. They're not interested in buying your bag. Or you are selling hair. You don't attend any events, no Owambe, or any wedding, or any engagement, none. You don't go for parties, like those of you that want to be clubbing. You don't go to club, nothing. You don't have a lot of female friends. I mean, what are you now doing? You don't know who your product is for. You don't know where to stay so that your product can be found. You're not relatable. So who's this product for? How do I know everything about my product? What is most important about this product to this person? Very important. And when you fully understand your product, what your product does for your customer, then you can go ahead to talk about the price. And now when it comes to pricing, look, you don't want to be on the affordability zone. Now, you want to be in between affordability and luxury. If you're saying availability, for instance, I'm sorry, I said availability, affordability. Okay, nobody is a parent here, but let me ask a question. Patrick, please unmute your mic. Sorry. Sorry. So, okay, Patrick, unmute your mic. So let's say you are a dad, right? You want to get back to school items. As a father, would you like to buy affordable back to school items, like back to school items that are tagged affordable?
I would like to, depending on my budget and how many.
You have money, there's no stress, you have money. And I'm saying, good afternoon, sir. Sir, if you buy this school bag, it's affordable. I keep putting the word affordable to you. Are you most likely to buy it?
Oh, no, I'll be scared that it's not going to be good enough.
Because you are thinking of what you are going to tell your wife. When she sees that there's a scratch on the back, I say, this person told me it's affordable. That's why. She said, which is affordable? Do you want our child to be using the lowest standard? Everybody wants their child to use the highest, to be the best in the school, to have the best material in the school. So when you are selling to a client, stop using the word affordable. I sell affordable bags. What the client is hearing is I sell poor bags. I sell rags. I sell bags for poor people. That's what the client is hearing. I've done this rubbish in the past, right? Oh, sorry, please hold on. I don't like it when people don't attend classes and then they're asking for recording. It pisses me off. Okay, let's go into the class. So let's continue. Everybody wants luxury. There's nobody here that does not want fine things, right? But if you know that your product is affordable, stop putting it on the customer's edge as if the customer, because when you are saying I sell affordable, what you are saying is, hello clients, I know you don't have money. I know you have small money that you can manage. This is what I have for you. And the client is like my brokenness is showing on my face, right? You're openly telling your clients that they don't have money. And nobody wants to feel that way. Nobody, no, everybody wants to feel like there's luxury, right? I like it when, when a client makes me feel so comfortable. The first thing that comes to my mind is, thank you very much for making me feel like I have money, right? And if you're lucky enough, the money's in my hand, you actually get that money. But anybody who is pressing afford, imagine I came to sell shirts to you, for instance, right? Amaya, I came to sell, let's not even say shirts. Let's say I came to sell glasses to you. Let's say anti-glare photochromic glasses, right? Now, I tell you, good afternoon, ma. We have these affordable anti-glare and photochromic glasses for 8,000. And then we have this properly packaged anti-glare photochromic glasses from Amaya Enterprise, right? It's about 16,000, but we're going to give you free delivery. Which one are you going to buy? You saw the advert same day. Which one are you going to buy?
I'll pick the one you pitched later, the 16,000, because
the 16,000, but it's expensive.
The first one, the tonality would make me really skeptical about it.
So you see that money is not always the problem. Price is not always the problem. Everybody thinks price is the problem. If price is the problem, why do people go to restaurant and buy one bottle of water at 250? One bag is 250 or 20 pieces. You will drink it for 3 days. And somebody gave you just one for 250. You didn't argue. You didn't even make that. How much is your water? 250. Please give me 2. You didn't even argue. You didn't bargain. You didn't ask, okay, why is it expensive? Nothing. You bought it. But if you ask, she will ask you, madam, how much is your bag of water? I said 250. Nikki, 250 for what? Please, 200. I beg. I don't have 250 to give you. Why? One person is saying, I want you to have a great experience while eating. The other person is saying, please stay alive. Those are two different people. So when you are selling, when you are putting a price on your product, for who? I had a client before, like I said, I'd done this rubbish before. Somebody called me, good afternoon, Obi. And I said, good afternoon, how are you doing? I build websites and all of that. She said, oh, okay, so what's your price? I said, man, it's quite expensive. She said, how much? And I said, 100,000. She said, sorry, please, can I talk to you like a brother? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, in your life, don't ever insult me like that again. I was like, sorry, man, what did I do? Do I look broke to you? Do I look broke to you? I run an over $500,000 furniture shop. Do I look broke to you? Send me your account number, please. I sent the account number. She wired the money. I built the website. Till today, she has never touched it. Till the website went down, she never used it. Anytime I tell your website, she said, I don't need it. You called me broke. You touched my person. I can't answer you. I run a $500,000 company. I can't speak to you. Since that day, I won't tell you my product is affordable. So you tell me by yourself that it's expensive. She made me start to see things from a different angle. So some customers don't buy from you because you first step ahead to say it's affordable. And then they're not going to go and tell them, I mean, okay, let's do this. Let's do this maths. Everybody has that one shoe they bought for 2,000 that they wear to anywhere. And we have that shoe that we bought for 25,000 that we only wear on, it's not every day we wear to church self. We wear for special occasions for special people. Everybody has that shoe. The person that sold that 25K shoe to you and the person that sold the 2K shoe to you is same type of people. The difference is one person told you that this one is 25K. If you wear this one, when you went there. The other person said, come and buy a shoe. Those are two different things. I've done, when I used to sell shoe back in 2016, I did a survey. Those days when I used to do all these surveys with people's pockets. Same shoe, right? I got like a Puma Fenty. I got it from my supplier, right? Guy goes to China every month and gets shoes like that. Now he gets this shoe in wholesale. So a shoe that they normally sell for 25, 50K, the wholesale price is like 65, 75. So I buy like 2 with my 14,000. So now I reach out to my friends and say, I want to buy a shoe. Now this particular guy, I show him the same shoe. Maybe I just take away the shoelace and say, this one, see this one like this, now 5K, now 85. But see this one, mad, 25,000, they come for packets. I removed one from the packet, I put it's the same shoe, same quality. I called this one affordable, and I called this one luxury. Egbon bought the 2 shoes. He bought the 2 of them in his mind. He's buying something he can use to play ball, and the other one is supposed to use to go to party. One shoe. Same with slippers. We all have that shoe that we bought. What slippers we bought for 4K, 5K that our siblings can never put their leg inside. If you put your leg inside, I will change it for you. It's not as if they cannot wear this, but at least I bought this shoe for 5,000, slippers for 5,000. How many families? This is somebody's household equipment that I bought for 5,000 that you're putting your leg inside. Remove your leg from my slip. Don't ever put your leg in my Crocs again. Why? Because when you were putting that price, when you were talking about your price, you were not making the client look like they are broke. So when next you want to sell, and now this is the mistake. Don't say because I said don't bring down your price. You now carry your product price to the sky. you will lose clients. They will leave you. You will lose clients. So you need to be able to know what's the market price, right? First of all, you have to ask questions about the market price. So you sell hair, this kind of hair, how much does it usually cost? 20, 80K, from 20 to 80K, or from 50 to 80K. No, 20 to 80K is not correct. Let's say from 60 to 80K, right? Between 60 and 80K, you can sell at 70 or at 75. But you carry a product that is 80K, 70 to 80K, and sell for 150, and you wonder why people are not coming to you. It's your problem. Can't sell, that's fraud. That's theft. Nobody wants to be stolen from. They know. And the thing is that clients know the price range. Nobody goes to market without knowing what they want to buy, even those that don't price market. Let me see something that we all buy here. Let's say Tom Tom, for instance, right? Or no, it's Tom Tom. Orbit. Has anybody here Orbit chewing gum? Orbit is it's like chewing gum for the rich, right? But if somebody sell Orbit for you 1.5, you will never buy it. No matter what. They say for the rich, yes. If you sell Orbit for me 1.5, I won't answer you. But if you sell Orbit 400, 600, okay, nice. Or what's the name of this biscuit again that has been there for ages that does not change taste? It's red and blue. Somebody help me.
Is it McVitie?
Yes, shortbread, right?
Okay.
If you sell shortbread for 1,000, I will buy, right? If you sell shortbread for 5K, you are a thief. I don't see, let your store be dripping gold. You are a thief. Just because you said they say you should increase price does not mean you should chase everybody away. Do you understand? So that's the difference between you and somebody who does not understand pricing. So you need to understand pricing for yourself and for your product. Can we all hear me? It's like my network went out. Hey.
Coach, you be on mute.
Anyone?
You cannot imagine. I've already finished preaching Sunday sermon, and my mic is not even on. Ah, God, Jesus Christ. Okay, like I was saying, I said you need to know the price of everything that you're selling, right? There's a guy who I wanted to build an app sometime, so I asked him a couple of questions, and then he said I'll spend $6,000 on the app. In my mind, I'm like, well, you just want to collect my money. Leave out this one that you are saying. You just want to collect my money. So he said, okay, can I call you by 10 p.m. and I'll walk you through everything that you need to get this ready. And then I was like, okay. I was like, okay, let me try. It's not like I believe anything you are saying, but let me try. And then I called him by 10 p.m. said, so please get a pen. I got a pen, and then he said, okay, so your VPS hosting will cost you this, your API calls per $100, $1 per 1,000 calls, this, explaining API calls to me because I didn't know what they meant as at that time. The product designer, this is what they will need. I mean, Ayomide, you can relate, you get all these things here. Now, after answering all this question, and then he told me his own charges was about $2,000. I couldn't doubt him again because number one, he educated me. He understood the market price of literally everything he was trying to sell to me. So he made sure that I was not, like, he made me feel like, okay, every amount was accounted for. So when your client wants to pay you, or when you're putting out your products, you're trying to market your products, the price that you're setting, can you defend it? This price that you're setting. You are a creative person, right? You do graphic design, you want to be collecting 1 million per month. Please, what does your design do? Can you defend your 1 million per month? You sell wig, and your wig, you should wrap it inside nylon and tie with sellotape to deliver, and you say I should pay 300,000. Abba, sister. Is that how they used to do your side? I should pay 300,000 for something you wrap inside black nylon with your name. Lincoln Hairs with nylon and sellotape. I'm not going to buy. You can't say that kind of price and give me a different experience. Not going to work. Can you defend it? If I say, okay, madam, where was this made? Can you defend it? You can't defend it. That's the difference. You can't defend it at all. So whatever price that you're setting, sorry, give me a minute. Whatever price that you're setting for your products, make sure you can defend it and make sure it's up to market standard. If you're going to increase it, make sure you're not decreasing it too much and you're not over increasing it, or you're not increasing it too much. I hope that made sense. The next thing is promotion. When you want to promote, the first question to ask is, how do I promote this? What channel do I use to promote? Right? This is what we are going to build our own marketing strategy. We're still going to talk about growth and all of that, right? What channel is most likely to get this product out there? So you are a software developer, Ayomide. If you're going to get people to, if you're going to attract people to your business, the best way to do it is via Instagram, right? Or Twitter. Facebook, you might not meet a lot of people who are interested in technology there, but Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, you're most likely to meet people. And then Telegram communities, right? You know, boot camps. These are places you need to put out your stuff. Why? Because people will see you as an authority. Amaya, you are what's your role? What do you do? Sorry, Amaya, please remind me. Self-awareness. I've forgotten.
Self-mastery coaching.
Self-mastery coach. So she teaches you about yourself. You need to know yourself. Anybody who does not understand yourself cannot do much in life. Now, Amaya is going to put up content on Instagram. It will make more sense on Instagram, on Twitter, but most likely not on LinkedIn. Because LinkedIn, like we all know, it is full of fake life, right? We have a lot of certifications. Everybody's trying to show that. I mean, on LinkedIn, I was having a conversation with my friends today, and then they're like talking about LinkedIn. I hit my leg on stone on Instagram. Everybody says, oh, sorry. On LinkedIn, you start your story with a story. Walking down the streets on a roughly tarred road by the government of Nigeria, I happened to hit my, that talk and bull story for all that, you know, whatever, to prove a point. Might not really work there. People might not even, I don't know, I mean, people don't really read stories on LinkedIn. That's just the awful truth. People read the first 3 lines and then like, so that it's not biased. So they can like their own back. You can't check their profile, follow them. So if they're interested. But on Instagram, what to say our mind, I have to tell you that what you're saying is trash. I want to tell you that, okay, oh my God, man, you speak my mind. You know, there's some people that if you read the comments, you can already hear what they're saying. You speak my mind. Oh my God, you understand me. You want to get people's interaction. On Twitter, you want to get people to share. Twitter is not just for commenting and it's for sharing, retweeting. You want people to see what you're saying. So the best channel for you to promote it might be either Instagram or what do you call it? Twitter. Now, if you want to go organic, you'd be writing on Medium, because your reads can be, like what you're writing can be read for as long as 5-10 minutes. What you want to say can be read as 5-10 minutes. People want to sit down and read, and people read. People read. You sell hair, you want to talk about hair, revamping of hair on Instagram. You want to talk about how to identify fake hair, where you're most likely to get fake hair from, how to get real hair. You want to talk about hair. You want to talk about dangers of sleeping with your wig, having your wig on too much, not putting this cap that people put on your head before you put the wig. You want to talk about all those things on Instagram, but it might not work for you on Twitter because we are discussing Peter Obi. Do you understand? It might not work for you on Facebook because, you know, my mother is forwarding 6,000-year-old message to me from Facebook to WhatsApp. So it might not work. Instagram might be the best way for you. Do you understand? You're selling bags. Run an Instagram or Facebook ad with a video, right? You can just do compilation of tech bros sitting down with their videos. Just, okay, you see a tech bro sitting down and then he raises his bag up with his MacBook and then he turns it. That might not say anything to me, but to every tech bro around, everybody's like, man, this guy is soft. Look at that MacBook. And then they bought your bag. You're selling bag. LinkedIn might work for you, right? Because if you take a picture of yourself posing with the bag, people can ask on the comment section, please, where do you get your bag from? Where do you get your glasses from? I don't know if you guys understand. So if you understand where you're supposed to promote, the channel of promotion, you're most likely to put it out. You're most likely to get the point. Am I going to put this out? Your promotion, how will I do it? How will I do it? Your promotion is together with your place, right? How will I put it? Should I do video? Should I do text? Should I do what do you call it? Reels ads? Should I do a webinar? I mean, there are businesses that you're not supposed to be talking to the person on WhatsApp. Please. And you can't be discussing 2 million naira deal with me on the WhatsApp. I will answer you. Maybe I can, because in my mind, I'm like, why is it so comfortable on WhatsApp? This doesn't even feel official. What if he gets angry and then, you know, deletes the entire GitHub and then block me on WhatsApp? What's going to happen? I've not met this guy before. You want to book a meeting. You want to book a place. Somewhere, one workspace that is, you know, looks nice and cozy, and then you talk about projects, you know, that gives you the opportunity to think. That person knows you understand your job. You're an affiliate marketer, and you want to kill us on WhatsApp with WhatsApp updates, right? Why stress yourself? Do a free class about something that might not even relate to affiliate marketing, or can relate to affiliate marketing, but that person is going through, is having that problem, is going through that issue. Do a free class. Now do that free class, do the advert for like 3 weeks, let like 600 people join, and then blow their mind. If you know you are really good at the affiliate marketing and you've gotten results, blow their mind. After blowing their mind, then tell them that they should come and sign up for the affiliate marketing. And you got 600 people. If 10% of that 600 people join, that's 60,000. You can do 1 million in one night. In one night. And you say, there's no money in affiliate. You say, lie. You are lying. There's money everywhere. You're not just using the right channel. You're not doing it to the right place. You're not doing it in the right place. You have to put your stuff in the right place, promote it to the right channel. Some people need to use billboard. Those of you in real estate, put it on billboard. Most real estate ads convert on billboards and videos. Put your ads on billboards. You sell hair. Do videos of your hair. Get fine people. I mean, like, work with a videographer to do fine. Like, there's some hair collections you will see like this. And as a guy says, you have imagined it on your babe. Your mind has gone like 360. You're already thinking that, babe, if you should wear this one, God will be fine, gone. And it's 20,000. I have to save like 10,000 for like 2 months to buy this. The person is making plans because your video is already catching his attention. And then he goes ahead to save the ad so that when he wants to go and buy, you just go to that screenshot and that screen record, look for your name and go and buy it. Or text you and be like, I want to buy it next month. Or somebody's preparing for an event, right? She's posting about the event on her status and all of that. Send it to her DM. Stop texting people, put it on your WhatsApp. Some of us will mute you. You are posting 500 status. Is it our gallery that we came to view? We have muted you already. And you just keep posting. Enter their DM. Dear, I saw that you're going for an event tomorrow. Sure, I will not come with you like, I know it's not for, it's okay. Sure, you will not wear hair like this. I have hair for you. It's how much? 40,000. Let me buy 30. I know what. I'll bring your send money. I'll send it to you. Free delivery. No stress. Because it's important to that person. So find the right place, the right time. Whatever product, you're into digital marketing. I can't even tell you where to run your ads because we can fight if I have to tell you where to run your ads if you're digital marketing. Patrick, we already know where to run your ads, right? Facebook, Instagram, right products for what customers? If you're into digital marketing, that sometimes you need to be truthful to clients. Let me tell you, the way you close sales faster is when you're truthful to clients. If a client is saying, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've tried this, I've tried this, the only way you can even know what they've tried is if you ask them what they've tried. So asking questions, that's profiling. So now they tell you what they tried that did not work, and then you tell them the honest truth about what they are not doing. And tell them that, look, sponsored ads won't work for you. Direct marketing is what you need. They're like, it's stressful, but it will get you the results. Okay. Please, can you come and set it up with my team? You charge them the same amount of money you charge them for digital marketing. All you came to do was advice. And you get the same result, send money. The people, very important. I mean, we've broken down this people thing over and over again. People, very important. Know who you are running advert for. Know who the product is for. Now, when you are marketing, have in mind that you're going to meet 3 different types of customers. One who is interested in price, one who is interested in relationship, and the one who is interested in the features. You've got to know how to respond to them. Asanga, please mute your mic. Sorry, there's background noise. Thank you. Excuse me. You've got to know, number one, three customers you need to know about. One has to do with, is concerned about price. The other person is concerned about features, the other is about relationship. Now, I mean, some of us here have products that we want to go and buy. We have the prices now ahead. We have our budgets. If you like, tell us that the product can turn water to wine. Or if we wear this shoe, will disappear and appear in our village. We are not buying. My budget is 3K. My budget is 30K. I cannot do more than this. Now, a client who doesn't understand your budget will keep trying to sell features to you or trying to even become a friend. I mean, has anybody experienced that you go to a shop to buy something and somebody's trying to make friends, you try to become your friend and you are not interested and he still keeps pushing it. Oga, you are fine, no. Oga, I would like to be your friend, though. Oga, see, my budget is 30K. If you want to be my wife, this is what I can pay you. I can't do anything more than this. So you've got to know that there are people you will meet who are concerned about features. They want to know, what would this thing do for me? I'm not, okay, I have money. I'm not broke. Do you understand? I don't want to be your friend. It's business. What can this product do for me? That's my concern. What can this thing do for me? You said you run digital marketing. What am I getting? You said you're an affiliate market. When do I get money? When do I start making money in the long run? They said they are making 15 million from affiliate marketing per year. When do I start making this 15 million? I need to be honest. You say, okay, sir, in 6 months. Okay, now I know it's 6 months and I put in the 6 months. But not the one that he's concerned about features. You're telling that, sir, it just costs 50K to sign up. Now he signs up for 50K. He has the money. And in 6 months, he didn't make 1 kobo. He's going to eat you alive. And then you see, they start posting affiliate marketers, God will punish them. This one, this one. You start blocking affiliate marketers. Those that didn't do anything to you, you start blocking them on your WhatsApp status. Why? Because you didn't find out what was most important to this person. There's some people who just want to build a relationship with you because they want to work with you in the long run. Guys who ask you questions, personal questions. So what do you do? Tell me, how do you run? What's your experience like? What's your process like? Can we get on a brand meeting? These people are trying to know what you are most likely to give them. They want to build relationship because when they start busting, when they start throwing money at you, they don't want you to run away. Lots of people run away from money. They say, Patrick, so tell me about yourself. I want to get to know you more. And then, you talk about yourself, but you have asked the right question in the beginning. Ask them, what is most important for you, ma? And then she says, well, I mean, we've tried a lot of things, but I would like to work, any client that wants to build a relationship with you will tell you, I would like to work with somebody I can connect with. That's the keyword. I would like to work with somebody I can relate with. Somebody who gives no damn about relationship is that, please, after this thing now, what do I get? What's the end result? They want to know. Then the person who is interested in price will ask you how much. How much? That's what I want to know. Is it beyond, it's above my budget? Please, I can't do it. Then you can now use budgeting and all of that to, get them to buy. For the relationship person, please and please, when they are arguing, some people argue with you to build relationship. To bypass arguments, You first agree, then suggest. Don't ever argue with your customer. Customers are always right. Agree first. Yes, you are right. I agree with you. But how about we try something this way? You have brought them down to listening mode. They can listen to you. They can pay attention. You open their eyes. Now, when a customer says, well, I've spent money on advert, it's not working. Sponsor that. Sponsor that is not working. Leave all these Instagram people. Say, okay, that's true, man. I agree with you. I mean, there are a lot of people who, run ads and results and all of that. But how about I talk to you about customer acquisition costs and why you are not actually getting the results? They will listen to you. But if they're saying, man, he's telling you that sponsor does not work. I'm like, man, that's not it. Man, listen to me. Sponsor that's work. Man, maybe you not do it well. I don't think you know what you are doing. The person that ran it for you does not know what they are doing. You are indirectly insulting that customer, and they're like, I mean, this one is mad. What's wrong with this person? I'm telling you something, you're telling me another thing. Now, do you want to beat me? Is it not my money? Please, okay, you know what, Mr. Patrick, don't worry. Don't worry. I can see that you like arguing. No problem. I'm done. I'll talk to you later, but they cut the call. And you now post online. Some clients, you're not supposed to work with some clients. Some clients are rude. Ira, you cannot undo them. You cannot undo those kind of clients. Sorry, Patrick, I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to that class of people. I'm referring to that class of those class of people that behave like that. So you've got to know how to attend to your customer. The people that you're selling to, how do they want to be served? How do they want to be responded to? How do they want to be communicated to? There's some clients who they are gaslighters. They will cause the trouble. They go back and look as if you're the one that's suffering them. So you've got to be careful with the way you speak to them. And then there are some people you should never reply. Allow them talk. When they finish talking, you know you can't work with this person. They're already trouble. In a very lovely manner. Thank you so much. I've heard all you said, but at the moment, I won't be able to work with you. I hope to work with you in the future, but right now, I'm so choked up, I won't be able to work with your brand. Thank you very much. Do have a lovely day ahead. Bye-bye. But if you tell them that, madam, you shouldn't be talking to somebody like that, and then she says, you are mad, I will disgrace you. You are mad. You can't tell me what I'm not supposed to. You start arguing, all of those things, and before you know, you are trending on Instagram. The guy that tried to sell shoe, is insulting me. All these vendors, they start dragging you left, right, and center. Your business has gone. So you need to know how to attend to people. Next is your packaging. Number one rule of packaging: dress for the sale. My question that I asked in the class: if you are going to buy a 200 million naira house and Tunde came in a bike but is properly dressed wearing his company clothes, and Mr. Femi came with a G-Wagon wearing a short knicker and a t-shirt, who are you going to buy from? Here's who are you going to buy from, guys. If you are going to buy from the G-Wagon person, raise up your hand. If you are going to buy from Mr. Patrick, what's going on? Your hand is not up like that. Most people are going to buy from the G-Wagon guy. Why? He's dressing for the sale. The sale is not the house. The sale is luxury. It's not the house. It's not the price. You can't come and sell a 200 million as get a bike. You're a kidnapper. I'm not going to buy from you. You're a ritualist. I can't buy from you. What if the house disappears? You came with bike, for Christ's sake. What will I tell my father if it's a scam? Like, what will I explain? If you scam me now, how do I explain to somebody that, I could go to jail, because when I'm defending myself and the person asked me, so the person who scammed you, what did they look like? And I said he was wearing his company shirt with the logo and he came in a bike. So you handed 200 million naira to someone on a bike. And you're like, yeah? They'll just know that this person, you are the person, you are mad. You're not okay. But if somebody in a G-Wagon, they say, okay, this person scammed you, so he came in a G-Wagon, oh, that's why, okay, we'll help you solve it. Your case can even be solved. People can even defend you. So dress for the sale. You want to close a software deal. Don't wear suits. I read from 0 to 1 that any tech bro that you see wearing suits is a salesman. Don't answer him. He came there for the money. Not talking about solution. You're not come there to solve anybody's problem. It's not building any product that's going to solve anybody's problem. Tech bros have a dress, they have a design, they have how they dress that speaks that, okay, these guys know what they are doing. I mean, AY. Idea.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What are you going to, if I want you to come and build a product for me, what are you going to wear and where are we going to meet?
Can you come again with the question, please? I didn't get that.
I want to build a product, budget 10 million. What are you going to wear to
Okay.
for the meeting? Where are we going to meet? Where are we going to discuss?
Preferably we can meet at probably workspace.
Okay.
A nice place. Yeah, that would be comfortable for us.
What are you going to wear?
discuss
You're going to wear suit or native?
I won't wear suit or native. I will dress. It's normal.
And some people do that, and they tell you there's nothing. It's not about how you dress. You know, it's what you carry in you. Nobody gives a shit about what you carry in you if you don't look the part. Nobody. I don't care. You can't be. See, my brother used to make this joke that people who evangelize, the church should stop putting people who are hungry to do evangelism. Not because evangelism is bad or you're supposed to, put out rich people. But you can't be telling me, you are trekking. I came out of a Mercedes-Benz GL 450 and you are telling me to give my life to Christ. On what basis? You don't look saved. I'm fine. You're under the sun. Your color is like blanket and you're asking me to give your life. Like, you have to give me a very good explanation. You don't look the part. You don't look like Jesus. You don't represent the kingdom. You say your kingdom is the best and your heavenly Father has many rooms and nations. You don't look like it. You look like you need some food. Do you understand? But if you meet your guy, you know that this guy is living in Pansa, like it's okay. Let's not even say he has a Jew, it's okay. You guys are just coming from work and it's like, Femi, I'm going to church. Do you mind to join me? Like, how did you church people, Jerry? I'm honest, I'm serious. Like, look, I'm not trying to push my religion on you, but I believe that there are things you're going through you can't tell me about, right? And Jesus will do this thing for you. Just talk to God. You need this relationship. Maybe he'll listen to you. You guys just came up on the same office. You are any more than him. You understand? Even you are on the same salary. So he knows that, okay, you are not hungry. You are not doing it because you want to collect money from God. You are doing it because you understand salvation. That's the difference when you're trying to sell to somebody. You don't have packaging, nothing. You see somebody that is color. His color is 16 colors. You're coming to talk to me. You don't know where I'm coming from. Don't know if I'm angry, where they piss me off from where I'm coming from. Now stop me. Good afternoon. Receive Jesus. I can slap you. I can give you death slap. We do this in our business. You want to sell back to me. The people that used to make me laugh. Do you know where this trend of get to people, it was back in 2005, 2006. My mom used to do GNLD. For those of us here that are supposed to be married, you understand. Just I did GNLD and all of that. Patrick, what happened? Why are you touching your head? Those are stray bullet thoughts this evening. We did GNLD, right? And you see people just enter our shop. Good afternoon, ma. My name is Sister Uzodemma, and we have this product for you. Do you have 5 minutes to spare us? My mother said, okay, go ahead. I said, Madam, you see this aloe vera product? Madam, this can cure any diabetes. My mother gets offended because, number one, you are insulting. What's your problem? Did they tell you that I have diabetes? I don't understand. What's your problem? Are you insulting me? Do I look sick? Why did you enter my shop to start with? What is showing here that I'm sick in my shop? Why? Now, you didn't even do, like, there's no packaging, nothing. You came, you are just pushing yourself upon people. That's not going to work. But if you put out an advert, thank God for Facebook advertising. If you put out an ad or put out a meeting that people should come, you're trying to sell your products. You're trying to even create a team. People should come. You're going to teach them how to do this. They're most likely to come. You see all those events that people come, If you come to somebody's shop and say, oh, madam, good afternoon, you don't come with bike so that you don't disgrace yourself. You come maybe like in a boat or somebody drop you, say, good afternoon, ma. Please, can I have 2 minutes of your time? You say, good afternoon, how are you? The person who says she should join, let me explain it to you now. The person who told her to join is like a friend, saw her and wrote, Sister Joy, how are you doing? Say, I'm fine. No, how's things now? How's business? Business is fine. No, we're doing well. He said, Sister Joy, say, I have something that can make you extra money. Now, my mother already knows this person, that this person is not broke already. So, okay, she might be saying the truth. There's this event, you come, if you like it, you invest in it, you start selling. You make millions of naira. Why? The person is well packaged for that product. But somebody came to you, he does not know anything about the product. Okay, you know something about the product, you don't look like you are using the product. The funny set of people are those who sell products they don't use. That's a very big error. You can't tell me that you are trying to grow my Instagram page and you have 700 followers, I'm supposed to believe in you or what? I'm supposed to have faith in you. It's what's going on. You sell wig and you came to me, there's none on your head. There's no wig on your head at all. You just came to me and said, good afternoon. Hello, I sell wigs. Okay. I check your page. It's only, what's this thing that you used to put wig on top? What's the name? Moesmani, what's the name? I used to put wig on top.
Mannequin.
Yeah, the
Mannequin.
mannequin. Thank you. The mannequin. There's only mannequin that fill your Instagram page. No picture of yourself, no picture of you outing, nothing. There's nothing that speaks luxury that you are selling here of 80K. Nothing. There's nothing there. Just mannequin, like one trader. You now start carrying my 40K and give you. It's not going to be possible. I can't do it. Sorry. It's not me. I won't be able to do it. Forget about the money. So you need to package yourself for that kind of customer. You need to. You're doing digital marketing. I mean, you need to show us that there's money, man. Post some stuff about marketing. Talk to us about getting results. The way you do your videos should be different. Look, if you're an affiliate marketer and you are doing reels, there are two different types. Those ones that are hungry and those ones that will make it, because not everybody has made those ones that will make it. See the ones that are hungry. Good afternoon, guys. Hi, guys. So today I'm here to talk to you about affiliate marketing. In this business of affiliate marketing, there's no amount. You see the energy there's to talk. It doesn't speak like they're making money. It looks like they're hungry. What's going on, bro? You need to chill. Now, somebody who understands what they're doing. So hi, guys. Good afternoon. So I want to talk to you today about the business of affiliate marketing. I know you've heard so much about affiliate marketing and there's so much you need to learn. But here are the 4 steps you need to know before you start affiliate marketing so you don't get to waste your money. Now, this person is listening to you. When you finish talking, tomorrow they save it, they share with their friends. You know, they can feel you that you are not hungry. You are not tired. You know, you are not stressing. You are doing this with ease. That's packaging. You want to sell with ease. Don't make a client feel like they're talking to trash. See, let me tell you something. I've gone for an interview. Number one, I'm not qualified for that role. Like, I don't have the degree they're asking for. A master's degree holder came for that particular sale. Then they asked the person, so what do you have to offer us? They asked some questions, and then the person said, so based on my qualification, I know I will be able to do this for the company. And, you know, they now asked me, so how do you intend to solve this particular issue? And then the person said, according to, start quoting one rubbish. The company is talking about real life situation. You are talking about according to. I don't need all that for my company. Now, when I was asked the same question, I said, can I give an example? Say, yeah, so in 2019, I had so, and this. And this was how I was able to solve the customer's problem using this experience. These were the results that we got. And I feel I will be able to do the same for you, looking at the capacity that you guys have. Now, what I'm telling these clients is that, look, I understand your business. I've been here before. It's my first time. Don't forget, it's my first time, right? But I'm making him look like, okay, it's like I've been here before. I understand what you do. I'm great at this. I got the job. They made me head of sales. I was doing well. The other person is always, bro, how you take on now? In my mind, of course, we all replying at grace, but we both know that aside grace, I know exactly what I'm doing. So if you're going to sell to anybody, please package yourself. If you're too quiet and it's a role that requires you to talk. Introverts don't make money. Talk. Even Elon Musk, when Elon Musk is in public, you talk. It doesn't look like somebody that likes to talk, but he will talk. Bill Gates, same thing. All these big guys that we all want to be like, talk, go outside. Join conversations, even conversations that don't concern. Their conversation. I went for a product testing a client meeting sometime 3 months ago, and a friend of mine said, "Alpha, we do hangout to Friday night. Alpha, shall you go show?" In my mind, I'm like, I hate night worker, but all right, no wala. If you see customer, no wala, let's go. And then I left. I went there. It was 9 p.m. I got there, guys were bawling, you know, they had rented the 3-bedroom. Now, as usual, as me as I am, I'm not there to drink and chop life. I'm there to sell my market. So when I'm talking to people, instead of speaking broken English, I'm like, good afternoon, hi, my name is Obi. Obi is what I changed to Obi. And my name is Obi. And they're like, my name is Obi. So, so what you do? Then they start to tell me about themselves. I made about 10 friends there. Now, when I left, I only met some people, just collected number, exchange numbers. We talked for like 2 days. I stayed overnight and then I left the next day. Now, when I came back to my house, like a month later, one of them just reached out to me, say, bro, I've been looking for your number. I met you at that event, this thing in Lagos that time. Alpha, bro, I need to do something. I need this in like 3 days. You know, when we spoke, you told me that you can get this done in less than 48 hours. Can I get this thing done? I said, yes. How much? I told him how much. The price, I had not charged anybody that amount of money before, but I told him the price. He said, okay, Alpha, send your answer. And he paid. So when you go to somewhere, how do you package yourself? Now, some people came there to chop life. Some people came there to drink and eat small chops. Yeah, I came there to sell my market. So when you go out to a place, how do you package yourself, right? And then positioning. Position is the last thing, right? How do you position yourself to make money, right? I mean, you can't be in the wrong location waiting for the right money. It does not work. Do not be in the wrong location waiting for right money. I always tell people that if you say you've not made a sale in a month, right? How many people did you talk to? And they say, I talked to my friends on my WhatsApp. What is WhatsApp? It's a one-on-one communication. So why do you think your friend should talk to you if you're not spoken to them first? And they're like, you know now, my brother, this country is not easy. That's not my concern. My question is, how do you position yourself to make that money? You want to make $1 million. How much do you need to sell? You need to sell 200,000 naira products. You need to sell 5. Or you need to sell a 50,000 naira product to 20 people. That means you need 4 clients per week or 5 clients per week. Where do you need to be to get those 5 clients? You need to be on the streets. You need to be in the banks. Somebody cooks. Let's say, who's cooking? Somebody's cooking. Joseph, how we eat? So you cook, right? And you make like dinner, you make dishes for homes and all of that, right? In bulk. And you say you don't get clients, only when customer call you. You are joking. Now, as somebody who sells dishes, you should be very close to event planners, right? Event planners, you should be close to party planners. You should be close to bankers, people who have lunch breaks, such that you can go to a branch, 10 banks in your street, go to their branch and tell them, good afternoon, from 12 to 1, I want to deliver lunch. How much do you guys buy lunch? Like everybody here, what do they eat? You said the lunch they spend between 1,000 to 1,500. How about I charge only 900 naira and everybody here gets lunch for the rest of the month? They calculate the money, it's like 1.5 million. The money you cook for a month, 1 bag of rice or 3 bags of rice enough. By the time you do expensive, everything you are spending is like 500,000. You still have, they pay you 1.5, or let's say like 600,000. You still have an extra $1 million to yourself. But this time you are supplying food to about 10 branches. You are positioning yourself. They didn't come to meet you, you went to meet them. There are people who don't like to cook. Find them. Do an ad for single moms only. I mean, single moms are stressed out. They work a lot. They go through a lot of stress. Now come and put cooking on them. They want something, they just go to the fridge, warm, give their children, everybody goes to sleep. Run an ad for single moms. Position yourself as that person who is there for people that are stressed. For tech bros, bachelors who don't know how to cook or who don't like cooking, position yourself there. You need to work on your positioning if you're going to get your marketing right. Ask yourself, I want to sell this product. Where do I need to be? Where do I need to be seated? Where do I need to be seen? Where do I need to be seen? If you don't know where you're supposed to be seen, you will always be seen in the wrong place. You sell fashion and you used to skip church. You are funny. You sell bags and you skip church. You are a very funny person, you know. You are supposed to have your products with you at all times because people need that Sunday bag that they can just, hang, or the Wednesday bag they can put their Bible for Bible study, or the bag they can just use to walk down the street, let me go to church. This is not my bag for Sunday, it's for Wednesday. You just put it on. School is starting. You say you are a fashion designer, you sew clothes, and school is starting. A school wants to do 1,000 pieces of shirts and pinafore, they used to call it shirt and pinafore. They normally charge 2,500 per person, right? But you're willing to do it for them, 1,000 pieces for 2,000. That's 2 million naira. You got the job. When you get the job, you hire about 20 people, pay everybody money. Everybody sews 100 or 50 pieces. You pay them their money, everybody's gone. You make up to 1 million or 900,000 naira profit. You're fine. You do that for 5 more schools in a single month. You have traveled to Dubai like 3 times. You have chopped life. Because why? You positioned yourself as an authority. So whatever business you do, always position yourself as the authority in that business. Are we clear? Jesus Christ, we will be able to, okay, let me just, because we have, we have drafting your message, we have sales mastery, and we have 10 steps of growth. We can't even do that today. We started by 8. This is 10 already. I've done 2 hours already. So now from everything we've taught, right? From everything you've understood, your assignment is to draft your message. And what is your message? Your message is, I help, now crafting a message has a formula. Your messaging formula is, I help X do Y so that Z. Now you are to craft a message for the ideal client that you want to serve. From everything we've learned tonight, from buyer persona, customer profiling, user experience, your marketing mix, draft a message. The formula for that messaging is, I help X. X is the client you want to help. Do Y, the solution you want to provide, so that Z, the result they are going to get. That is your assignment, and submit to Amaya by tomorrow. So Amaya, please make sure you get your assignment from everybody, so that that's what we're going to review tomorrow as we start the class by 8 p.m. tomorrow. So did we enjoy day 1? You can unmute your mic.
Yes, it was loaded.
100.
Patrick, what are you saying?
It was absolutely incredible.
I like that. My class captain.
Coach Obi, the class was enlightening and eye-opening as well.
I like that. I like that we're getting something. So please do your assignment. If not do your assignment, I'll kick you out. It's my class. I'll kick you out of my class. It's my own. It's not because you paid money. It's still my class. I'll kick you out. It's my workshop. I'll kick you out. Draft your message. Send it to now. If you were in the beginning of the class, everything we said, every single thing we said, now from the customer profiling to the buyer persona to user experience to your 7 marketing piece. I'm sure everybody took their notes, so I'm never going to say, okay, everybody took notes. I put out these things there. I explained these things, right? Draft your formula, your ideal message, draft it down. I gave you the formula already. I help X do Y so that Z. X, the client, B, Y, the problem, the solution you are bringing, Z, the results they are going to get. And we are going to, get from that class. All right. Somebody missed this class. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Joseph, you missed this class early. If you miss the class twice, I'll kick you out of the class. You are not allowed to miss my class. This is a taboo for you to miss my class, so that you not tell me that what I'm teaching did not work. You cannot miss my class again. If you miss my class tomorrow, me like this now, when you are attending university, right? If you have a course by 8 a.m., the lecturer does not want to know if grandmother died or they are going to sack you from your work. If you miss the test, you have missed it. It's a carryover. Same thing with my class. If you miss my class, I'm going to kick you out. You're not going to be here for the 3rd day, which is going to be practical. We might even exceed 3 days if care is not taken, because I didn't plan to say this much and give this much, but the Lord led us. And we're getting a lot of things. So questions, please. I need to ask questions. If you can ask questions on what to do, right? So ask questions. I need questions. Something you have experienced before that, you didn't know how to bypass it. Ask questions. You're here. I'm here for you.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, I'm into affiliate marketing. I
Great.
recently just got into affiliate marketing, so I'm
Great.
still trying to learn as much as I can
Okay.
on sales and marketing.
Okay.
So I'm promoting the Amazon KDP course.
Okay.
So I ran WhatsApp ads with a few WhatsApp TVs some days back, and I got about 150 participants in the class. So after the class, I gave them all the sales message and everything I prepared. Many of them were interested, and I was like, if you got value from this class and you want to get this course, send me a direct message to my DM. And I think about 10 of them did. But at the end of the day, after telling them the price of the course, they're like, I'll get back to you, I'll get back to you, I'll get back to you.
Where did you run the class?
On WhatsApp.
Like text, right?
Like a WhatsApp group class. Yes, yes.
I'm not going to pay you. You know why?
No.
You're like every other person who runs a WhatsApp class, so why should I trust you? How am I sure you not just want my money?
Yeah.
How am I sure you don't just want my money? Let me tell you why I never run WhatsApp classes like on groups. The first time I tried it, I will never forget the date, September 19, 2019. I ran my first WhatsApp class. I was going to teach emergency cash system. It was something on information marketing. Now, when I started the class, I was 10 minutes into the class. There were 20 of them. They paid 5K each. They called me a thief. One person called me a bastard. Another person called me a scammer. That I should go to hell. I don't know what I'm doing. That how will I be teaching and be faster than them? Won't I let them on that? They gave me my size. You know why? Some of them they don't learn from just text. And you are typing a lot. People imagine, let's do this maths. And Henry, imagine this class that I'm doing with this on WhatsApp. Would you enjoy it?
Not as much as I did here.
No.
If you knew that this is what you're going to get on a WhatsApp group, like I'm going to type all these things in WhatsApp, do you think you're going to pay?
No.
I've been doubting, sir.
So how people want to be served, this is why you need to know how they want to be served. The problem is those 100 and something people, you were supposed to sieve them with a Zoom call. The Moneymaker series group that we are on, how many people are in the group? Over 150 something. How many people attended the class? 40. How many people signed up? 15. That's the difference, which is 10% of the 150 something. So people are not going to sign up if they can't even see, if you're not serving them the way they want to be served. Because they want to know that, number one, they're talking to a real person. It's not just one guy on WhatsApp. Number two, they're not understanding what you are typing. They need you to relate with them, with things they're actually going through. You say people are making money. They need to see your own dashboard. They don't want to see screenshot. They want to see it live on Zoom. When I'm making examples and I go to my Instagram page, you're most likely to trust me than when I say, oh, if you do this, you get this. No, that's not how it works. They want to see proof. They don't want to see a lot of text. Those ones who texted you on your WhatsApp, how did you talk to them? Did you just say they should pay? Did you ask them questions? These are things you need to look at. Next time you want to run a type of that kind of class, please do a free Zoom class so that you can profile them. Use the Zoom calls to profile them. Get only the serious people. Me, I do it all the time because honestly, that first class taught me my biggest training lessons ever. Since then, I will never me WhatsApp. Even if it's that's me 1 billion, I cannot do class on WhatsApp. Anybody who invites me to do a WhatsApp class, I decline. I have some real estate companies say, oh, become a trainer is on WhatsApp. I say, can I do Zoom? They say, no, they can't. Sorry, I won't be able to teach your team. Sorry. I can't do WhatsApp. There's somebody keep tagging one question. Please explain, I don't get this. Can you use VN? Please explain, I don't get this. Please, can I send voice notes? Can I call you? Don't like all this kind of stress. Please. So you need to be able to relate to them. They need to trust you. They're not buying your Amazon KDP course. They're buying trust. They need to trust you. You didn't pay me because I'm the first person who told you can come for a sales workshop for 5K. You did not pay me because of that. You're not here because of that. You're here because, number one, you see this guy, you've been in his class, this guy gave you so much value. So if he's charging for it, man, I should pay in it. If he gave so much in the session, what is he not going to give in the paid class? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So people can trust you. Do you understand? So next time you're doing it, Henry, don't do WhatsApp. I mean, quit WhatsApp. Zoom is $14 per month. It's $14 per month. Get Zoom. Do that's an amazing flyer. Pay for your flyers, 5K, 10K. Pay for an amazing flyer. Put it out there, run your ad, let people come. When they come for the free class, bust their brain. After busting their brain inside that class, tell them if you're willing to take this opportunity, I'm going to charge you, I'm supposed to charge you 20K, but I'm charging you 10,000 tonight. Don't go and say you're charging them 3,500 on 20K. That's just madness. That's what we do. When we are supposed to be charging, because they say discounts, you now take it from 20K to 3K. That's why I don't take people who take their course from 10K to 1K serious. It's fraud. You're not going to teach me anything important. How do you take your course from 10K to 1K? What are you saying? Then I can't even send you a testimonial that I took your course. I can't say, what will I tell my friends that I took a course of 1K? Are you kidding me? So you need to be able to position yourself as an authority in affiliate marketing so that they can pay you. Do you understand, Henry?
Yes.
All right. Anybody with more questions? Do you have more questions? If you have more questions, ask.
Well, I understood everything you just said, but when it comes to the issue of proof, I cannot actually show them any proof yet because I recently just got into affiliate marketing.
The person who got you in, does the person have proof?
No, I saw the ad on Twitter and I just
somebody's ad
clicked on
now.
the
You
ad.
didn't just pay to a magical person, somebody's advert.
Yeah, it's somebody's advert.
Reach out to the person, get the proof on them. Tell them you want to sell and you need proof.
Okay.
Yeah, you need proof. If I'm going to sell for any company, I need to see what they've done before so that I'm not going to shoot myself in the leg. When a company said, oh, we make $50,000 per month. Before I would say, for example, I currently sell for one of the top coaches here in Nigeria, right? His cost is close to $800 to $1,000, right? Now I've seen his result. His result is more than $3 million in sales, right? When I'm selling to people, I'm very confident. Very confident. So when I'm telling you we've been able to do 4.4 billion in sales, I say it with my full chest. But if I've not been able to do that, I'm most likely not going to be able to sell. So when I'm talking to you, I'm doing more of trying to convince you instead of trying to tell you what results you're going to get. So when I tell the clients, we're going to help you do 5 times what you're currently doing, it's going to cost you 330,000. The person is like, really? And I tell the person, when we took the session the first time, and we had about 792 million done, in our next class, we had 1.4 billion. The next, we had 1.3. And the last one, which I was a part of, we did 821 million. This person is like, this is cash. This is law cash. This is mine. I want to be part of this. You understand? But if you're saying, madam, this will help you. No, honestly, I know this guy. This guy will help you. Honestly, it will help you. You will go far. Nobody's interested. So ask them for their proof. When the person gave me the opportunity to be able to sell for them, I asked them, sir, please, can I have all the testimonials? And then he sent me a good drive of over 70 testimonials. I watched them from different niches so that I can use them because I'm not going to sell anybody's product if I don't have proof. And then if they are refusing to give you proof, don't sign up for that platform. Simple. Don't sign up. I've given you proof. That's why you are here. You have seen people go from 40K to 1 million to 12 million. 6 man of you are stuck there. If not, anything I'm saying is cap. Do you understand, Henry?
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much.
Right. You're welcome. More questions, more questions.
My question is regarding building, positioning yourself as an expert or building authority. In terms of content, I know you've mentioned that for myself. In terms of content, it has to be possibly Instagram, Twitter, or Medium for writing. So my next question is, how frequent should those content be put out?
Okay, so it's not so much about quantity, it's about the quality. There are contents that should last 1 week on your page, they're still commenting. Right? So you should work more on creating content that keep people's attention on your page, not just so much about the quantity. Right? For example, I post about 2 to 3 times or 4 to 5 times a week because I don't have time. I do my post in the middle of the night, design it and post it. But I put it in such a way that if you scroll through my page, you can see it and you still like, till now, I'm seeing, if I open my Instagram page, for instance, now, like right now, I will still see likes. I mean, today, my followers went up by an amazing amount. It has been reducing rapidly, and today it just decided to add 20. because I posted something about hating my life. But then I don't hate my life. The content was not about hating my life. It was about we adjusting to life and taking advantage of good things in life, right? So when somebody opens my page and see I hate my life, it was like, salesman, what's he going through? And then you open it and you see that the content is relating to you that you like. So it's not so much about quantity. Every day, you are posting. You can post for 30 days straight, which is okay, which is even advisable, but make sure you are posting quality content. Tomorrow I'll talk about content, right? The 4 different ways you can write your content. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about content and how you can set up your content calendar and all of that, topics and all of that, to be able to attract the kind of people that you want. So when it comes to creating content as a service, you that's somebody that teaches people about themselves, please avoid motivation, right? People don't want to go to the Angle Web. Do you know Kunle Shorian?
Yeah.
Kunle Shorian does not baby people. He's the kind of person who's going to tell you to give up. You need to give up. And then he breaks it down for you. Now, when you see an Instagram reel that starts with, some of you need to give up. I mean, you're wondering, this guy's supposed to be helping us. What's going on? And then you want to hear more. Now, you will share that because you have a friend in your, we all have that post that we see and we know that one person in our life needs to see this. And then we share on Instagram, right? So you need to create content that sells, And the way you do that is if you read. Anybody who reads a lot will have a lot of things to say. Go on other people's pages, comment, look for trouble. Don't insult, but look for trouble. Talk about things. Engage. People will come and see your own post. They will like, they will follow. You will grow.
So it's more about not trying to be conventional, but more about in terms of messaging, being very strategic as to how you deliver the messaging. So sometimes it may come off across as controversial, but just to like grab attention, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Content marketing is about creating content that sells, right? I don't want to go into it. It's long, it's plenty. It's about creating content that sells, right? And if you're going to create content that sells, especially for your type of brand, you need to be well versed in different topics. Like you need to be in different marriage. Like people don't know themselves when it comes to marriage. Issues like parenting.
Okay. So this is the thing. I've had this conversation back and forth. And sometimes even with this whole having to know this personal branding thing and this story of niching down, right? People will tell you, focus on one thing. But because of what I do, I see how it cuts across every thread of a person's life, right? Whether it's your business, your relationship with people, but it all starts with your relationship with yourself and how it cuts across every facet of the person's life. But people will like, okay, it has to be, very specific, very specific.
No.
And so sometimes
when people say focus on one thing, they don't define it. The way I do focus on one thing is be good at what you do. That's focusing on one thing, right? If you say you're going to do digital marketing, be good at it. That is your one thing. But you're not working for one person. You're working across various niches. You're serving various people from different parts of the world. So you can't focus on one niche. What if you're so focused on real estate as a digital marketer and the money is in food? You're going to be there thinking that you're making money. Meanwhile, the food guys are spending millions and millions on ads. Are you kidding me? So if you're going to focus on digital marketing, the skill that you have, yes, but it's cutting across. When you want to create for different people. There are people who come to me not because their sales is bad. They just want to top up. Some people come to me because they don't even know what to do in the first place. They are stuck. They have money. They have funding, but they don't know what to do in the first place. Some people is content, there's no consistency. Some people is accountability. But because I talk on all these different topics, that still bring me back. Some people, for example, I'm a product designer. I still talk about products on my page. I talk about products and how they relate. I just talked about user experience. Anybody who's in tech can get that, can get something from that, right? So you can't focus on your skill, that one thing you do and do it well, But when it comes to relating with people and creating content and value for people, you have to be versatile. You need to know a lot, like a lot. You need to know what's going on. You know what's going on, speak about it, join trends, comment on people's page or look for, I mean, I'm somebody that I cannot see comment and, well, anything, I will put my mouth. If I feel putting my mouth, once you comment, I will like it, I will support you. Once I like it, you will like me and follow me, that's all. I've done, my job is done. So connect with people from different fields and you'll be able to grow your content. So tomorrow when we start talking about content, it will be clear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lekon.
Yeah, so the first guy spoke about him doing a training to sell Amazon KDP. So
Yep.
I actually did something. I'm currently serving in Akwa Ibom, so I
Okay.
actually did something. I wanted to I felt it would be something good, and at the same time I wanted to get a kind of recognition in a way. So what I did was I intended taking people on LinkedIn training, how to optimize their LinkedIn and all that.
Okay.
So and I found that I actually did my own on Google Meet. So my question is Google Meet and Zoom, which is a better platform?
Oh boy, from experience or Zoom, Google Meet does not record unless you're on a paid plan, like on what you call it, on their workspace plan. And it's stressful. Please just do Zoom in peace. People can relate to Zoom. Not everybody has Google Meet on their phone. Even if they have it, it's one of those apps that they never open. Use Zoom in peace. So that someone not gonna start asking you, please, what is Google Meet? And then you have to start explaining yourself.
I noticed I have about 80 something people on my group, and about 7-10 people attended, and I felt why didn't people attend, and also that's why I decided to ask now to know which is the platform.
Your message, is
Okay.
very important. If you put out something, 80 people signed up and only 10 people came, what was the message you were putting? And when those people signed up, what questions did they answer? Did they just send you a message on WhatsApp or the answer? For example, I'm currently running an ad, right? To push out my 500, to sell my 500K course. But I'm not using landing page. I'm not using landing page. I'm using a Google form. There are questions you will answer. After answering those questions, I'll call you, we'll have a conversation, you will buy. That's the difference. If I say come for a meeting, you come for that meeting because you've been able to speak to me. You filled questions. You saw that, okay, I took you through an experience. So if you are trying to sell your LinkedIn stuff, those people that signed up, how important is LinkedIn to them? Really?
Exactly.
People would only work with you based on importance. And you shouldn't be discouraged at how many people signed up. What you should be more concerned about is those 15 people that signed up, did they get value? Because they will end up spreading the word. When you run an advert, if 50 people respond, put it in mind that only 10% will actually be part of it. Only 10%. Don't ever go beyond part, to avoid heartbreak, just put 10%. So that you will not be too ambitious. And that's how it works, right? Anytime I run a class, I see 500 people in a group. I know it's only 50 people that will attend this class. It can't be, most at worst come towards 70. Worst come towards 70. If you pass 70, then maybe there's a new algorithm or new rule. Then I have to go and change my marketing, but I'll have to test it again to see if that's really true. So your message, number one, 10%, number two, the mode at which you're running it, number three, your positioning, your packaging, how long were you texting them? How did you follow up with each and every one of them? What method? How did they get to you? Through WhatsApp or where?
Yeah, so no, actually, I didn't want out to get those audiences. So
how did you get them?
How I got them was I shared the design on my WhatsApp status. Then people that know me as a digital marketer actually shared. So I was even surprised when I got 80-something people on the platform because I didn't even run an ad. I didn't even think. I just
10%.
posted.
Always put that 10% in your mind. 10%. I mean, 10%.
Okay.
For this class, for example, now, my 10% still worked. In the class, for those of you who attended, we had like 33 people in the class. So 10% was like 3. Whoever, when you guys, when I opened the group, there were only 2 people that had signed up from that class. Only 2 people that had signed up. So I decided to post it again on my status yesterday night before the rest of you saw it. But before then, only 2 people had signed up, which was 10% of my class on Saturday and Sunday. So it's always 10%, always. Now the status that I posted yesterday, 286 people saw my status yesterday, and only 10 signed up. Only 10. 200 plus, only 10 signed up. So you can imagine.
I actually understand.
I
said I actually understand this 10% because when you talk of sales funnel, the more customers get to the level of the funnel, the more most customers, you lose some customers and actually take action. So I understand that. So I just needed to understand which are either Zoom or Google Meet is a better platform. So
okay,
yeah.
Zoom is the best, please. I like Google, but please, let's not say too much. Zoom is the best. Thank you. All right. Anybody with more questions?
I have a question. Good evening.
Okay,
Good evening. What's your name? How do you pronounce your name?
It's called Musemain, but my name is Victoria.
Musemain. Name God. God, I beg.
So basically, last month I ran a training. Okay. I said advert like 4 weeks before the training. I did an ad, sponsored ad, and it had about say almost 50,000 views and reach or that stuff. And then I had only 3 students in the class at the end of it. And
that
those
paid,
3
right?
students that paid, yeah.
Okay.
2 of them came from my WhatsApp, and then only 1 person came from the ad. Then instead, I now had like customers conversion instead of students conversion. Yeah. So I couldn't place what the issue was, like what went wrong and all of that. So
I would have asked you to send me your ad. Did you put price on your ad?
Yes, I did. I did a flyer with the price.
So when you put price on your ad, people are going to look at what is most important to them. Why should I learn if I can just buy?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Though I had people that made inquiry, but most of them had this complaint of the time was too short.
From 50,000 reach, let me see. You should have gotten about 25 inquiries, 25 to 30 inquiries.
I had like maybe 10 inquiries.
10 inquiries, okay.
For the training.
How many purchases for the training? For the purchase, how much?
For the training, for the purchase was, let me say, almost 30.
So your ad was dragging them to your page to view what you do. You also sell on your page, right?
Yes, I sell on my page. So.
That's to tell you that your customers are more interested in your product than in you teaching them.
Okay.
So you need to focus more on selling your products than on teaching them. Do you understand? For me now, I run ads, right, for different services. There are times where I run ads and nobody wants to learn, everybody wants me to implement it for them. So they even pay higher. I can charge 50K for my course, but somebody's willing to pay $500,000 for me to implement it instead of paying me 50K.
Yeah.
So you need to know what people are actually interested in at that time. And that has given you the data of what you're looking for. Okay, go ahead.
That means I have like a wrong target audience for training. As in my audience is not for training, it's for sales.
Exactly.
Okay. So how about if I open a separate page for training, then maybe find a way to...
You are going to do a whole lot more work. You can still put in the training, but you've got to keep running it. You've got to keep running the ad, right?
Okay.
You have to keep running it. I mean, for example, I myself, I used to do website design and some other sales stuff. But when I wanted to start training, I had to start putting out my ad frequently.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because some people didn't want to go to the stress of learning Facebook ads. Like, please, I cannot learn Facebook ads. Please, can I just pay you the 100,000? Let you do it for me. But when they started seeing it, they started saying, okay, this thing, there's actually an importance of learning it. Do you understand? So when you put out videos too that can help them have interest in, when we talk about sales funnel tomorrow, I'll talk about aiding decisions and all of that tomorrow. You will understand better. But your customers are more interested in buying than in learning. How much were you charging for learning?
55,000 naira.
How much were you charging for sales?
Sales just depends on.
Okay, what's the product, like the products that they were buying, what's the product range? What's the price range?
Most of them about 30K.
So see, now it's not even just about the products. The price to them did not match what they were going to learn, but the products matched the price.
Okay.
Do you understand? So the 30K
Yeah.
matched the product they were interested in according to their budget, but that 55K to learn how to, make wigs and all of that didn't sit well with them. So you
Okay.
can try another price, either lower or higher.
Okay.
So when you try that, and for example, you can start by doing 5 or 10K. When you put that 5 or 10K, look at the response. Give it a shot.
It's a physical training, no? It's not online.
Oh, it's physical.
It's a physical training, yeah.
If they are going to pay 55K, what do they get aside the training?
Yeah, I gave them the full kits for learning everything they use, and then there was refreshment too, like real food.
Was it stated on the flyer?
Yes, everything was stated in the caption and in the flyer. But the
You should
issue
have-
most
you
of
should
them
have-
had
okay,
was
okay.
it's just 2 days. 2 days is too short.
So you see now, they're actually telling you their problems, which you need to listen to.
For them to understand. So people don't know how that happened anyway.
They're actually telling you their problems, which you need to listen to. Their problem is the time frame, the time frame for the class. That's where they have problems. So some of them can actually pay, but you need to listen to the problem that they have. And the problem that they have is 2 days. I can pay, but 2 days is not enough. I don't think 2 days is enough. So maybe you should have taken it to like a week. They are confident. Okay, I can pay you.
Yeah, one of them said if it was a week, then
you will have paid. So these are the little questions you need to be asking to get data. Once you have this information, the next ad, you use the data that you have to run the next ad.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. More questions, more questions.
Okay, so I wanted to said something about having a payment plan. Like,
I can't hear you.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Okay, so you said something about having a payment plan to accommodate people. Once
Lekon, please mute your mic, please. Yeah, so you can go on. Yes, you can go on.
Okay, so I one time like got a payment plan for a client for a job, and it was in a 1:4:5. That is out of 10. That's 10%, 40%, and 50% milestone. And then we got to 1 and 4, and then the last part of it now, everything has been dragging for a while, and it seems like the payment plan was not really set up. Is there a better like ratio, or how do I put it now?
That's on what platform? Upwork?
Sorry?
What platform?
It was for a job on branding.
Now, yeah, what platform did you, was it Upwork or it was outside all those, it was one-on-one?
Yeah, one-on-one.
So when it's one-on-one, you have to take control of your pricing. Don't make them make the decisions for you. Tell them, I get my money 70% upfront, so I'm not doing anything. Thank you very much. Because if they start to make the decisions for you, what you're clearly telling them is that you're not really a professional. You're new to this thing, so you're trying to like get the hangs of it. Now, it's not every job you should put for a payment plan. If there are jobs you shouldn't take, you need to even understand what price cap you can take. For example, I did a job for a guy in Switzerland, right? They asked me, how would you like to be paid? In their mind, they wanted to do milestone. I'm not going to do milestone with you. I need my money every Friday. I need my $1,500 sent to me every Friday. I don't need that. I don't need that milestone thing for you. And I told them, look, if you can't do this, and I can't work with you. And they said, okay, now based on my qualification, because I can do the job, they gave me the job. So to save yourself all that stress, you need to do your profiling very well. Position yourself very well, package yourself very well, that nobody come and telling you how much they want to be paying. This is what I charge, and this is why I charge this. I can defend this, and this is how it's going to work. So if you're not okay with it, thank you very much. I really do appreciate the offer. I mean, they will calm down. They will come. Because you don't want to be dragging your money with somebody. All right. Any more questions?
Can I ask another question, please?
Yes, please go ahead. Okay, I'm just going to take 2 more questions before I sleep. Before I go offline, sorry. 2 questions, okay? I'm listening, Henry.
This assignment you gave that we should craft a message. Is it just a compelling headline that we are supposed to provide, or we are supposed to add like a
an entire message? It's a message. If you were going down, the message should everything we've learned in class today, use it to craft your message. So imagine you're trying to sell to me. How do you present yourself?
Okay, that's all I'm going to write about.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. One more question before I go sleep? Any more questions? Let me just do. All right, so since we don't have any more questions, see you here same time, same station, 8 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. I'm happy to teach you guys, and I'm happy that you guys are also understanding. Thank you very much. To have a lovely, nice rest ahead. Please do my assignment. If I don't get my assignment tomorrow, I'll kick you out of my class. Thank you very much. To have a lovely day, a lovely night rest. Yes, who's saying something? Yeah.
What format are we submitting?